someone approaches you and they tell you, you know, I want some kind of elaborate sign or whatever, or even that receptionist desk you've got going on over there, do you charge people for some type of initial designs? How does this work? How does it go from the initial contact to we've built it?
So in the beginning, you know, a lot of other businesses are charging for design work, and it's like our design expertise is pretty top notch. Like, I mean, a lot of us have degrees in engineering and CAD modeling, and so we are kind of, you know, a lot of places will charge for design, and
because someone could just say, no, I don't want to do it, and take the design somewhere else. I guess,
no, that is definitely true. But we don't charge for design time. In the beginning, I was charging for design time, and then I just figured most of the time, you know, a client will come in and no one really wants to pay to find out how much something is or what it's going to look like.
So you build it in the overall cost.
So
really.
it's pretty much built in the overall cost. But what it's allowed is basically anybody coming in for wanting a project, we'll kind of do just an initial concept to kind of show what it's going to look like, and we've just done that so many times that we've become really fast and very efficient at getting a concept. Like, someone will come in for a really big high-end custom project, and in 2 days we have a price quote and an initial design. Whereas the places I was working for previously, you know, it would take them a good 2 weeks or a good month because it was a very compartmentalized company. Whereas we're more like almost like an anarchist business model where we're like all on the same level playing field, and we have, you know, we'll all converge our heads on an idea or concept and just expedite something, and we're able to like engineer and create the artistry and visuals and design for something with a bid in minimal amount of days, 1 to 2 days. We definitely try to push the envelope. Whenever we get a signed project in, you know, we really shoot for making something unique that is has never been done before, or the way that we would do it for the application, or just creating something that's kind of mimicking and mirroring the architecture of a building. Whereas, like, you know, if you have a nice Art Deco building and your branding is like modern, futuristic, kind of merging those two things into the sign frame, the architecture of the structure that's holding the sign, and then the text. So basically marrying the brand with the building that it's existing in.
Well, speaking of brand, you also do branding.
Yeah,
I saw that on your website.
Yeah. We do branding. Generally, what we'll do with that is we don't really do. I mean, we have the capabilities and the skill sets to be able to do like large scale branding campaigns for a big company. But what we kind of get the most enjoyment in doing branding is for instance, for a small business. A small business is opening up. They want us to do their entire restaurant interior. They have a logo, and they give us the vector artwork for the logo, and it's like, you know, you look at it and you're like, that could be a little bit better. So then we'll generally help that, because basically what it is, it's helping them, and it's also helping us.
Just adding value.
Yeah, we're adding value to them. So we don't, for marketing, instead of doing a marketing budget and advertising, we'll put our marketing budget strategically into projects that we feel could utilize a little bit of a boost. So, like, for instance, on a company that could use a little bit better logo, we'll pitch the idea to them, and if they're open to it, then we make something that looks cooler for us to make, that looks cooler up on the building, and that allows them to have something cooler creating their presence in existence.